Yeah, I was wondering what you. I was wondering what your, I don't know if you purposely left it out, but what the thoughts were on when Apple launches their TV and what exactly that's going to be. Is that going to be another real game changer in traditional Apple style?
The difficulty, so there's a lot of press written about how Apple will game change. The critical issue is whether it is just the TV's going to look sweet and nice, total flat screen, total glass, no bezel, so it's going to look beautiful, and Apple being designed there, that makes a lot of sense. The other issue is how much they use the Siri voice engine as part of their technology, so how much you can speak to your television and it will reply to you. For those of you who use Siri on their iPhones in the UK, it's next to bloody useless. It says we can't tell you about that in the UK at the moment, but if they get that right, I think it's going to be interesting. But some of the people are predicting that it will be a content distribution technology. So instead of putting your content signals into the television, you put it into a server that then distributes that to every other one of your Apple devices. So if you stick this box, this new Apple, quote-unquote Apple TV box, in comes all those feeds, your Freeview feeds, your Sky feeds, your Netflix feeds or whatever, and it uses it as distribution. If it's that, my goodness, it could change the paradigm. The question with Apple is, are they the new broadcaster? Think about Google. The only reason Google are interested in TV is to get the ad revenues. They don't want to be a TV. But what they see is billions and billions of pounds of ad revenue that they're getting online, they're not getting offline. Apple, on the other hand, have got this wonderful model, of course, where they're using content to drive hardware sales. And the more pervasive, more connected their content, their hardware, the more valuable it's going to be. So I think they're going to go into TV, trying to control that distribution of television. And goodness knows where it'll take them.
So when do you think it will come? Yeah, TV.
Again, it was supposed to be last year. You mean Apple's?
Yeah.
I think you're going to get the iPhone 5 when in October. I think it's what everybody's saying, looking at the way they're gearing up their manufacturing and they're gearing up. I think it will come with that. I think there'll be a dual announcement in October with both the Apple TV and the new, Apple.
What's your take on 3D as we move to sort of devices which are going to be glassless?
Yeah. So I've got 3D. I should have put that up. Here's the problem. I use it, but I've also got high definition television, good high definition television, and I don't find the difference between really good high definition television and 3D enough for me to sit there with glasses on. Would I do it without glasses? Probably, but it's one of the most overhyped propositions 3D that hasn't really
So was
really.
HD, surely.
Say again?
So was HD when it first hit the market.
But HD has taken off. If you look at the amount of people who's got HD TV here? Yeah. Who's got Freeview HD here? Okay, so even Freeview now is keeping it to push through. I wonder about 3D. Glasses will make a difference. I watch sport, by the way, in 3D. It's quite good. Football matches and rugby matches in 3D. It's quite a better experience. But unless you've got Avatar, most stuff isn't made for 3D. So I'm not sure about 3D. I don't think it's the revolution that we were thought it was 2 3 years ago.
One more, I think, over there.
One more?
Yes, you're obviously a big fan of television. I don't currently have a television because having got rid of the old one back in April.
Yep.
Because there's very little on which I want to watch. What's your take on, because there's such a proliferation of channels, options and all the rest of it, how much television is people really watching these days? Is it increasing, decreasing or what?
In fact, you look at the stats say it's increasing. I don't think television viewing in terms of hours has changed that much. I think people are still. It's all about storytelling, it is. Good television is good. is good storytelling, and that's getting as good as it's ever been. There's some great movies out, so I don't think the industry's changing. I think what's changing is how you get inspired to watch TV. And it's much more about me saying to you now, guess what? I watched this thing last night, it was great. That's why you're watching. You're not listening to the TV Times, you're not listening to the channels themselves.
So I'm trying to go to the iPlayer if there's something I really want.
You'll go to iPlayer, but you'll go because we said to you, wow, did you see that last night? And that's the change, it's social. And that's the big revolution in how you harness that social part of television viewing. And that's what Z-Box are trying to do with this.
Frank, you have one more?
Well, it's just a comment on that, which is that we ran an event at BAFTA on convergence, according to in March, and the last panel before lunch was Touch With from Television talking about the second screen. And I got involved in two people who were really pissed off at lunch. One guy from the mobile company and one from a games company.
Yeah.
And he said the arrogance of these people is breathtaking. Don't the expletive deleted recognise that they're the second screen?
No, I agree. What happened with the music industry? Will's not here to defend, but of course they had the same thing, which is that, see no evil, hear no evil, do no evil, and it's the same with television executives now. With Sky investing 10 million in Z-Box, which gives Sky the ability to commercialise the other broadcast channel screens on the second screen. If they don't see that as a wake-up call, God help them. Because you could move all that marketing, sponsorship and advertising revenue off the broadcaster, the public service broadcaster, and move it onto a second screen which Sky control. Christmas. They've got to wake up. And by the way, Z-Box went to them all, went to ITV for funding, went to BBC for funding, ended up with Sky. That's where they got the money from. So I think, like everything else, it is changing. I know it's changing because we're changing. Whether they're bright enough to keep going with it, we'll see.
Thank you very much.